Welcome to Coffee Break, 5 minutes with God, 5 minutes in the Word of God, 5 minutes designed to taste and see that the Lord is good. We're in Psalm 78, verse 15, where it says, He, God, cleaved the rocks in the wilderness and gave them drink as out of the great depths. And you can do this little experiment yourself. I used to when I was a kid, we had railroad tracks in our backyard. I used to put rocks on the railroad track sometimes, and train would go over it and it would just be powder. You know what you get when you split a rock, right? If you split a rock with a chisel, you get two rocks. If you let a train run over it and squash it, you get powder, dirt, dust. Not dust, but dirt, sand. You sure don't get water. Like I said, when I was little, I had a railroad tracks in my backyard. I'd put a little rock on that track, train would go over, look at the rock. Never once, in all the times that I did that, never once did water squirt from a rock when a train ran over it. The only thing that it created was sand. But notice 15 again. It says, He cleaved the rocks in the wilderness and gave them drink as out of the great depths. God split a dry, old, dusty rock and caused enough fresh, clean water to flow out of that rock to satisfy the thirst of over 1 million Israelites. Now, I would say that the least likely thing to produce that much water would be a dry, dusty rock. And yet, that is the very thing that God used. God often uses unlikely people and unlikely things to do wonderful things so that when it's done, everyone knows that it is He who did it. Verse 16. He brought streams also out of the rock and caused waters to run down like rivers. So God is very generous. He provides many good things for His people, much more than what they need most of the time. Like here, God's people did not have to hold out their cups for hours, gathering water one drop at a time. God made it easy for them. He poured rivers of water out from that rock, rivers of water. 17. And they sinned yet more against Him by provoking the Most High in the wilderness. How do you figure, huh? The only way you can figure this out is to realize just how sinful mankind is. They were so ungrateful, very hard to please. The nicer that God was to them, the less satisfied they were, and the more they craved sin. They had sinned earlier when they failed to trust God to provide for their needs, and that was bad. But later on, their sin was even more serious when it was generated not by needs, but by their greed. Most sin does not involve wanting something or taking something or doing something that we really need. Most sin involves taking something that we crave. Study the whole Bible with me. I hope you crave the Word of God because you can certainly satisfy that craving at thebibleversebyverse.com. Study Genesis through Revelation, all 31,000 plus verses, 4 series. Click and listen at thebibleversebyverse.com. And if you would like to be a part of this ministry, pray for me and God's Word, and click the donate button at the top of the front page at thebibleversebyverse.com, and prayerfully give as the Lord may lead you next time on Coffee Break.